Since man invented the mirror, we have been fascinated by those objects that project our own image. Possibly because of this fascination, there is a variety of superstitions, myths, and legends surrounding the mirrors. And this is exactly what awaits us in this video, because this time, we will go over those things that should never be done in front of these reflective objects. Number 5. Never sleep in front of the mirror. This is closely related to the energies found in the environment, and this is determined by Feng Shui, the ancient Chinese system, which is based on the harmonious occupation of space. Its teachings are based on the organization of environments to improve our lives. According to Feng Shui, mirrors are double-edged tools. That is, we must be careful where we place them in our room, as it is the least recommended place. Sleeping being reflected by a mirror is not good. It is said that sleeping in front of it, our energy will be traveling all night between the mirror and us. This constant rebound will make us not rest well, and we will have a bad day. That is why it's recommended to cover the mirror with a blanket at bedtime. Number 4. Take care of a deceased person. When a person dies at home, according to tradition, the mirrors should be covered from the moment of death to the end of the prayers that are performed in the house. We wonder why. Well, the origin of this custom is uncertain, but it is an appropriate practice for mourning. There are several reasons that we will explain. The first is the following. In the Jewish religion, it is said that if the mirrors are not covered, the spirit of the deceased may be trapped in one of the mirrors and be unable to pass to the next life. Number 3. Play Ouija. For many, the famous board with which one can call the spirit of the dead will be a door to the unknown, a direct access to communication with all kinds of supernatural presences, many of them demonic. In the case of using a Ouija board, you can also create portals, and nearby mirrors are often the source or opening of the portal after a session, causing undesirable ghosts or much more frightening entities to become trapped in the place where you live. Number 2. Stare at the mirror for 10 minutes. Research has shown that staring at the mirror for at least 10 minutes causes certain deformities in the face. To prove this, these researchers asked 50 people to stare at their own reflection in the mirror. In this case, people reported rare experiences, which coincide with altered states of consciousness. 66% of people reported large deformities in their own faces, and the rest saw a completely unknown person. All the participants in this experiment indicated that they had the feeling that someone else was looking at them from the mirror, to such an extent that many began to show signs of anxiety, fear, and restlessness. If you don't want to go through that, staring in the mirror is an activity to avoid. Number 1. Pray in front of a mirror. In some religions, praying in front of a mirror is a forbidden activity because it is considered as if one were worshiping his own image. Zero Zone. Invoking spirits in front of a mirror. Since the advent of internet, paranormal games with mirrors have become very popular among cybernauts. One of them is a game called 9 Times Veronica, which consists of standing in front of a mirror, turning off the light, and pronouncing 9 times Veronica. If it works, the demon will catch you right there, but if you manage to escape, the demon will not rest until you're finished. Many people think it is a ridiculous game and have made fun of it, but those who have ignored the warning and accepted the challenge have borne a terrible curse. There is documented evidence of people who have lost their lives, lost their minds, their sanity, and even their own families. Summoning spirits is not child's play, it's real. So to perform these rituals, you must be mature enough to face anything that comes your way. Remember, it's not a game. That is why If you dare to play these games, you may be invoking evil spirits that could haunt you all your life. Even if you think they are silly, never try this because you may be surprised.